Greetings, fellow nature enthusiasts and curious minds. Prepare to be whisked away on an avian adventure like no other as we unveil the extraordinary tale of the Black Robin, the feathered superhero that refused to back down in the face of extinction. Soaring in from New Zealand's remote Chatham Islands, this pint-sized avian wonder captured the hearts of conservationists worldwide with its resilience and determination to survive. But hey, don't worry, this ain't no boring documentary. We've got drama, daring rescues, and a sprinkle of wit to keep you entertained throughout. From the brink of vanishing forever to a triumphant resurgence, we'll unravel how this unique species fought its way back, proving that when it comes to survival, size doesn't matter. So fasten your seatbelts and get ready for a wild ride through conservation folklore, where the Black Robin's astonishing journey will leave you in awe and inspire you to join the ranks of nature's defenders. Grab your popcorn, for this is a story of hope, perseverance, and the unwavering spirit of those who dared to say, Black Robin live matters. Hit that subscribe button, because this is a story you won't want to miss. As with most updates in the last decade, the number of assessed species edging closer to extinction far outweighed those heading in the opposite direction. However, amidst the gloom there are glimmers of hope. In the ever-changing landscape of species updates over the past decade, one extraordinary tale emerges as a beacon of hope, the remarkable journey of the Black Robin. This feathered hero, endemic to the remote Chatham Islands in New Zealand, once stood at the precipice of extinction, but through unwavering dedication and tireless conservation efforts, it defied the odds and emerged triumphant. The Black Robin's story is as unique as its striking appearance. The story of Black Robin, a species endemic to New Zealand's remote Chatham Islands, is enshrined in conservation folklore. The Black Robin or Chatham Island robin, Petroica traversi, is an endangered bird from the Chatham Islands off the east coast of New Zealand. It is also known as kakaria, Maori, or karure, Moriori. Unlike its mainland counterparts, its flight capacity is somewhat reduced. Evolving in a predator-free environment, it thrived until the intrusion of invasive species and habitat loss pushed it to the brink before 1871. By the mid-20th century, a mere 7 individuals clung to existence on the minuscule Little Mangere Island, casting a shadow of doubt over the species' survival. The Black Robin is a small, sparrow-sized bird measuring 10 to 15 centimeters, 3.9-5.9 in. Its plumage is almost entirely brownish-black, with a black bill and brownish-black-yellow soled feet. Black robins are territorial. Males will patrol and defend their areas. Females have been known to chase away other females. They make short flights from branch to branch and do not fly long distances. Black robins forage in the leaf litter on the ground for grubs, cockroaches, weta, and worms. Black robins will hunt for food during the day and night and have good night vision. Black robins will generally start to breed at 2 years of age. The female robin will make the nest, and while she lays and incubates the eggs, the male will feed the female for a rest. By 1976, only 7 black robins remained. At this point, enter the heroes of conservation, Don Merton and the New Zealand Wildlife Service. Fueled by determination and armed with a vision, they orchestrated a daring rescue mission for the Black Robin. Transporting these fragile birds to the larger Mangere Island, they painstakingly recreated a habitat for the struggling species, planting over 100,000 trees to provide refuge and sustenance. Despite their best efforts, the team faced setbacks as numbers dwindled, leaving only 5 surviving black robins by 1980, with just one fertile female named Old Blue. Unfazed, they took a bold leap, adopting a pioneering conservation technique known as cross-fostering. By entrusting closely related New Zealand tomtits to raise black robin chicks in their nests, they effectively doubled the species' reproductive output. The conservationists' unwavering commitment and ingenuity were evident as they implemented intensive measures to bolster the black robin population. The team decided to attempt a pioneering new conservation technique. By removing eggs from the black robin's nests after they were laid and placing them in those of another species, in this case, after some trial and error, the closely related New Zealand tomtit, the females would then relay and raise another brood, while the tomtits would foster the previous one. Known as cross-fostering, in theory this would effectively double reproductive output. Their perseverance paid off, leading to a remarkable resurgence. Today, around 300 black robins grace the islands of Mangere and Rangatira, all descendants of the indomitable Old Blue. Black robins are extremely vulnerable to external threats. Original populations were eliminated swiftly by introduced cats and Pacific rats. Mice and starlings may also threaten population viability. Historically, one large population was eliminated by declines in forest area and quality alone. The species is still threatened by the risk of invasive mammals being accidentally released onto the islands, natural disasters and its lack of genetic diversity, given it underwent the most severe of population bottlenecks. Despite this, it is an astonishing recovery for a bird that looked destined for extinction less than 50 years ago. The black robin's saga highlights its vulnerability to external threats, from invasive predators to genetic constraints resulting from a severe population bottleneck. Very low reproductive output, specialized forest dwelling and foraging habits, narrow tolerances to habitat type and quality, and very limited powers of dispersal are key vulnerabilities. These traits exaggerate the effects of extinction pressures and suppress rebounds from population knockdowns. Chronic inbreeding over more than a century and severe loss of genetic diversity further jeopardize resilience. Yet, through the unyielding efforts of conservationists and the Department of Conservation, these precious birds not only survived but thrived. Their inspiring recovery serves as a rallying cry for species preservation across the Pacific region, demonstrating the power of dedication and innovation. And there you have it, friends. The thrilling tale of the black robin, a feathered legend that defied the odds and danced with extinction, only to emerge victorious in the end. Remember, this isn't just a story for the birds, it's a wake-up call for all of us to become eco-warriors, protecting our planet's incredible biodiversity. So, next time you hear a little chirp in the distance, pause and think about the black robin's triumph. Let it serve as a reminder that every creature, big or small, plays a vital role in nature's grand symphony. Join the chorus of conservation, spread the word, and let's ensure that every life, from the mighty to the minuscule, lives on and thrives. Together, we can make a world where black robin and all its marvelous friends continue to soar high in the skies of hope. Don't forget to hit that like button and share the wonder of nature with your friends. Let's make a difference, one click at a time.